I used to think snacking didn't matter. A handful of chips here, a cookie there, it felt harmless. I was busy, always on the move, and honestly, eating real meals just didn't fit into my schedule. So I grabbed whatever was easy, till one day I realized I was always tired, sluggish by 2 p.m., struggling to stay focused in meetings, and worse. I was feeling guilty about what I was eating, like I was betraying myself one snack at a time. I didn't need a diet. I needed energy. I needed clarity. I needed something that didn't leave me crashing an hour later. That's when I decided to stop mindlessly snacking and start making better choices. Simple, nourishing snacks that didn't take forever to prepare, but made me feel good after eating them. I searched everywhere for easy, healthy snacks recipes that would actually work for my life. What happened next changed way more than just what was on my plate. 1. The wake-up moment. It happened on a random Tuesday afternoon. I was sitting at my desk, staring blankly at the screen. My to-do list was endless, and my brain felt like it was moving through fog. I reached for the vending machine snack I'd grabbed earlier, a chocolate bar, half melted, and honestly more guilt-inducing than satisfying. And as I took a bite, I remember thinking, why do I feel like this every day? Tired, frustrated with myself. It wasn't the first time I had tried to get healthy, but I always thought that meant huge, unsustainable changes. Like cutting out everything I loved or meal prepping for 5 hours every Sunday. I had told myself that snacks didn't really matter. They were small. But when I really stopped to look at it, snacks were what I ate most often. In between meetings, while driving, during editing, they were the fuel I was using, and the fuel was garbage. That day, I felt something shift. Not in a dramatic overnight transformation kind of way, but in a quiet, honest moment where I said to myself, you deserve better than this. Better food, better energy, better care. And maybe, just maybe, better didn't have to be complicated. So I gave myself a challenge. Find healthy snack recipes that were fast, actually delicious, and that I could stick with. No rules, no pressure, just one better choice at a time. That was the moment everything began to change. 2. My 5 favorite healthy snacks recipes. After that wake-up moment, I knew I couldn't overhaul my whole diet overnight. But I could start with snacks. One snack. One day. One better choice. So, I opened my kitchen cabinets like an explorer stepping into unfamiliar terrain. I wasn't a trained chef, just someone tired of crashing at 3 p.m. and craving a change. Let me take you through the 5 healthy snack recipes that literally changed how I fuel my day and how I feel. Snack number 1. Almond butter banana bites. It started with bananas. I always had them lying around. But instead of mindlessly eating one, I sliced it, topped each piece with almond butter, and sprinkled some crushed walnuts on top. The first time I tried it, it felt like dessert. But it was nourishing, full of healthy fats and fiber. And just like that, I realized healthy could taste amazing. Snack number 2. Veggie wrap bites. There was a day I almost ordered fast food again. But I opened the fridge, saw a whole wheat tortilla, some leftover hummus, and chopped veggies. I spread the hummus, layered in the veggies, rolled it up, and sliced it into little pinwheels. It looked like something out of a fancy cafe. I sat down, took a breath, and savored it. It felt like self-respect in snack form. Snack number 3. Dark chocolate energy balls. One evening, I was craving sweets, like seriously craving them. Instead of diving into the usual sugar spiral, I tried something new. I blended oats, dates, cocoa powder, and peanut butter, rolled them into little balls, refrigerated them for 30 minutes. When I bit into one, it hit every craving without the crash. I keep them in a container now for those moments. Because the truth is, I still have cravings. I've just learned how to meet them without betraying my body. Snack number 4. Apple nachos. This one's fun, and it came from pure curiosity. I sliced apples super thin, laid them out like nachos, then drizzled almond butter on top, sprinkled cinnamon, and added crushed granola for crunch. That first bite blew my mind. Sweet, crunchy, spiced. It reminded me that healthy eating doesn't have to be serious. It can be playful too. Snack number 5. Greek yogurt cucumber dip with carrots. This snack saved me during those Zoom meeting marathons. I mixed plain Greek yogurt with grated cucumber, lemon, garlic, and a pinch of salt. A quick version of tzatziki, dipped baby carrots in it between calls. Felt cooling, refreshing, light. It became my go-to midday reset. Not just for hunger, but mentally. Like a breath of fresh air in snack form. Each of these snacks became more than recipes. They were moments where I chose to nourish myself instead of neglect myself. And the more I did that, the better I felt. More focused, more stable. More proud of the choices I was making. Not because they were perfect, but because they were mine. 3. The shift. It was never just about snacks. In the beginning, I thought I was just trying to eat healthier. Swap chips for carrots. Avoid the vending machine. Simple, right? But somewhere along the way, I started noticing something deeper. It wasn't just about snacks. It was about how I showed up for myself. Every time I took 5 minutes to prep something nourishing instead of grabbing the fastest, easiest option, I was sending myself a message. You matter. Your energy matters. Your health matters. It's funny. For so long, I believed that taking care of myself was selfish, that I had to power through, stay busy, keep hustling. But those quiet snack moments standing at the counter, blending, chopping, tasting, they became little acts of self-respect, and the ripple effect was real. I stopped crashing mid-afternoon, had more energy for the things I loved, not just work, but people, movement, creativity. Even my sleep improved. And maybe the biggest shift? I stopped beating myself up every time I wasn't perfect. Because I started seeing wellness not as all or nothing, but as a practice, a relationship with myself. One almond butter banana bite at a time. I wasn't just feeding my body. I was finally listening to it. I didn't get here overnight. There were so many days when I felt stuck, opening the fridge, exhausted, with no clue what to eat, and zero energy to figure it out. That's why I created something to make the process easier, especially if you're juggling a million things and still want to eat well. It's called the 5-Day Busy Professional Lunch Prep Plan. Healthy meals in under 60 minutes to power through your work week. It's the exact kind of guide I wish I had when I started. No fancy ingredients, no complicated steps. Just real, nourishing meals you can prep in batches. So your weekdays feel lighter, smoother, and way less chaotic. And the best part? It's totally free. You can grab your copy in the description below, because when you have the right tools, it's not just easier to eat healthy, it's easier to be kind to yourself in the middle of a busy life. And honestly, that's where the real change begins. Looking back, I used to think healthy eating had to be perfect. Perfect snacks, perfect timing, perfect macros. But over time, I realized something deeper. It was never about perfection. It was about permission. Permission to nourish myself, not just to fuel my body, but to honor it. These snack recipes, they're not just about protein or fiber or saving time, though they do all that. They're tiny acts of self-respect. They're how I started showing up for myself in small, consistent ways, especially on the days when everything else felt overwhelming. Because when life gets hectic and your to-do list feels endless, those little snack breaks become sacred. They're not just food. They're a moment to pause, breathe, and remember. You matter too. So if you've been trying to eat better, live better, feel better, but haven't known where to start, start small. Start with one snack. Then keep choosing yourself one bite at a time. Thanks for watching. If this resonated, share it with someone else who might need a reminder that wellness doesn't have to be all or nothing. Just one small healthy choice. It's already enough.